welcome to another exciting episode of SRBTV. I am Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And of course, on today's episode, we are taking a look at the series premiere of The Punisher.
Yes.
Now, last we left off Frank Castle, aka John Barenthal, aka Shane from The Walking Dead, aka that one weird flashback from season 2 of Walking Dead, season 3 of Walking Dead, where we see a bearded Wolverine-like looking Shane in a flashback of sorts.
Anyways,
last we left off Frank, he was more or less acquitted.
Yeah.
And definitely helped out Daredevil in the end of season 2.
Yeah, he repaid him back pretty much for helping him,
as well as finding the key data he needs in order to prove that he was set up.
Yeah. And
to take down the guys who caused him all this pain and of course killed his family.
Yes.
Now, character's origins himself. It varies.
They stuck to it. No,
let me explain.
Go ahead.
Because you are right, but I'm going with the different versions. I'm just saying different versions. The original version was he was a police officer whose family got in the middle of a like a hit and run, for a mob hit and run pretty much, and his family was killed. So when he tried to get justice for what happened to his family, nobody would, so he took matters into his own hands. Death Wish style, except a little bit more brutal. Mm-hmm. And then it's varied and changed, like the one you're talking about.
No, the one I'm talking about, the one I'm talking about, which is the original origins, because I looked it up pretty much and I followed it, and pretty much the original origins where he was still a part of some type of either FBI or something like that up there, but he was former military, but he was an FBI or something like that. And of course, that's what I said, this one's the way Daredevil did it, it was kind of pretty much, they kind of stuck to it as much as they could, because the other part pretty much where it's like he was in the military, it's like here he wasn't like an FBI or anything like that, but the whole mob hit thing, that was all pretty much just to pretty much clear up a lot with what's going on with Frank Castle, pretty much things that
Are we talking about the show or his original comic book versions?
I'm talking about the original. I'm talking about the original comic book origins, pretty much, where it's like he knew something that he wasn't supposed to, so they set it up to make it look like it was a mob hit. And of course, the way where it happened, stuff like that, is where Daredevil pretty much picked it up at, where pretty much how it happened there.
Yes. Also in Netflix's case. Okay, and then there's the Thomas Jane version where it was just flat out mob guys.
Yeah, it was mob guys, and it was on vacation, things like that.
Yeah, it was flat out mob guys. And we get to this version. Now, in this version, they do keep with that. It was a mob hit, or appeared to be a mob hit.
But there was more to the story.
And according to what we've seen in the trailer, this time around, it shows that it looks like his family may have been a target as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't just to make it look like that.
Yeah.
So.
I got it. I'll help you. There you go. You're welcome. But you'll be edited that part anyway.
I know.
So,
like I said, they're doing something different. They're rearranging just a bit to where now it's more. Now Frank's is from the military this time. He's a former military. He's a former soldier. He's a
former, in a way, former soldier.
Essentially, what they're doing is they're trying to explain a bit more in regards to his skill set, because, like you said, where he came from in the original origin story doesn't exactly match up. What he can do and stuff. Doesn't exactly, But in this version, though, it's different, wherein he instead has this military background, has a little bit more of everything to it, and there's a bit more to why exactly was his family killed. Yeah, exactly.
It's even more into it, showing how not only more of his skills, but there are more connections. Exactly what you said very much, which is they show more connections of it and find more truth behind what's happening.
Yeah.
I know I've read like his top 10 villains. I don't know which villain this is gonna be. He's going up against. I think this is one of them. I know his overall #1 villain, pretty much that he always goes up against is Jigsaw. I know but we probably won't see him I don't think they're gonna probably bring him in until probably maybe second or third season, probably when they bring him in. But he does have like certain enemies, and I think in this season we're gonna see him, trying to. I think by the end of the season he's gonna try to figure out. He eventually figures out what's going on, but at a certain point he realizes, it's like once he finishes, like what does he go from there?
Yeah.
He realizes there's more evil, more bad out there that people have to go through.
Now, of course, since this is the Marvel Netflix universe,
yes,
this time around there's only like 2 recurring side characters coming back.
Yes,
it's the cop from Daredevil season 2 who got promoted thanks to
for
everything that happened.
And then Karen Page.
And of course Karen Page.
Her connection with him still.
Yeah, since she's still that thing. I heard they originally weren't going to have her in this.
Yeah, but I think they needed her in there because it was that she has that connection with him, but also especially with her with him or he's going through. But I think after a certain point she realizes this is his own journey. He has to go on his own.
Yeah,
that's what I think is gonna happen. So
yeah. So in this case, for side characters from the comics, there's only one that comes by, and that's of course his tech ally Micro. Or
here what they're calling him in the show is just Chip. They're just gonna be calling him Chip.
Yeah.
They did confirm that in this season we will be getting his battle van, pretty much. So I can't wait to see how they're gonna transform that. So I really can't wait to start seeing this. Are you ready for this?
Yes. Let's check this out.
What's the first episode called?
This is I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you're gonna do it this time.
So let's dive right in to the series premiere of The Punisher, Season 1, Episode 1, 3 AM.
So here we go. He's playing that Johnny Cash song that when he was much older.
Oh, this is the scene from they showed at Comic-Con. This is the scene they showed at Comic-Con. Yeah, all the scenes. Damn.
Shit.
Oh!
Dogs of Hell from Daredevil.
Oh, the Alabama division.
Yeah. Juarez, Mexico. Juarez, Lucas, that's toe shit.
Cartel?
Last survivor of the cartel.
Damn.
Dude, you're about to get yours.
Oh, please do it. Do it.
That shit.
Do it. Oh! Damn! How far? Ooh, that was
shit.
There we go. That cartel's taken care of.
El Paso, USA.
Oh!
He was
on the other side of the border and did it. Oh, this is the other scene from Comic-Con.
Yep, Punisher. Yep, right there.
I think that's how his code name is now.
His code name's Punisher.
His alias.
His alias,
The bikers, the cartels, the kitchen neighbors, they're all gone.
Yeah, almost.
An eye for an eye and all that. I got a family of my own. I don't. Who God's eating and killing me is not going to bring yours back. Well, what does it change if I'm dead?
Dude.
Oh, you should have said that.
Nothing. What's it gonna do? Nothing.
Oh, they think otherwise.
Get a room, you dirty bastards.
Yeah, see? They thought otherwise.
Yeah.
Covers it up. I think he got the leather coat there, the long leather coat. Which one do you think so far up to this point is the weakest intro?
Weakest?
Weakest. I know they're all great, but which one would you think that it's not like an unbelievable like one?
It's Defenders. No, wait.
No, the Defender's the
no,
best
no,
one.
no. Iron Fist.
Iron Fist? Okay, good. Oh, look at that. It makes the skull. Nice. That's the alias. Issue 0, pretty much.
Issue 0.
Donnie, Chavez. Alright, let's see how you do. Come on.
You ever killed a man before? We're about to show you. What kind of attitude you.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think I know where they're going with it, kind of, but we'll see.
Hey, look, it's that infamous skyline that doesn't have Stark Tower. Yeah, there it is again.
New York, yeah.
I don't see Stark Tower. Do you see Stark Tower? Honestly, he chose the best profession for someone with anger issues.
Yeah.
Next to assassination.
That too.
Like, brutal assassination. Damn, he's bleeding.
So he said, like, if you look at his blisters, he just doesn't care about pain.
Even if you stop, you keep going, the nightmare is always going to be there.
It's always going to be there. That's why, if you think about it, a lot of soldiers pretty much love Punisher.
Yeah, so that's what he did. Okay, so that's to explain what he did after. After the Arrows Team 2, he went after this cartel, pretty much.
He finished them off.
And that was it.
He did.
Yeah.
But he,
good analogy.
Yeah.
Way around.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he made that sandwich with heart and love. Oh, you're such an asshole.
Put some money on it then. All right. 50, 100.
Oh, big talk, big talk.
That's how you know your ass.
Easy.
Can I come with you?
Come on.
Hey, look, it's the Dick Patrol. And by the way, he's bitching and complaining about overtime. Look at that fucking car he's driving.
I know, right? You're telling me that, what? Yeah, it's like you're not making enough?
As it is?
As it is, yeah.
You can't give the guy a fucking break? Yeah.
This is high, man.
Yes, nice. Nice. Non-Stark Tower skyline. Christopher, quit looking.
I'm always looking.
You see, for us?
Before I have to take this fake leg off and beat you to death with it.
Oh.
Just imagine your tombstone. Frank Castle lose an ass-kicking contest to a one-legged man. I'd do it.
Yeah, actually kind of like to see that. Take care of yourself, Kurt.
Oh god, it's so sad that guy's probably gonna fucking die.
Yeah, right?
You realized it too? Thank god I thought I was the only fucking one, man.
Well, I guess you are new here.
Hey!
Oh,
Back in the
shit!
country barely 3 weeks.
I didn't know Steve Thomas Howell was in this!
Oh, shit!
I didn't know that!
That's cool!
Dude, he looks so boss with that
So, do you
fucking
like to see-
goatee.
Yeah, I know, right?
Heroin. And they killed him for it.
Stein, give us the room.
Sir,
I was pulled out of Afghanistan because something stuck to high heaven, and I was close to finding out exactly what.
And here you are.
Frank ruined it.
Now, I like tenacious and energetic Madani. I find it kind of hot in a woman, but I will not.
Jesus Christ!
Ask your little buddy Stein
Holy
about it.
crap.
Now, Kandahar is off
He
limits.
screams
Otherwise, you'll be
police, stereotypical police chief so
Yeah.
hard.
You're the boss.
Yes, I am.
Like, get off the case!
So it sounds like what she's investigating is what Frank went through.
Yeah,
And what he probably ruined.
Murphy's?
Yeah.
wow. Just surprised a hotshot like you is so eager to join me there.
There's more to it. There's more to it.
There's always more to it.
5 more beers and 5 more shots of that good stuff for
Me and my new pals here.
Last round and then I'm closing up. He pukes, you assholes are cleaning it up, right?
Hear that? Keep it together, Donnie.
Fucking Donnie, man.
Donnie, man, Donnie.
I got this Nucci loan shark. This guy's up my ass. What? You said you were buying, right?
First round. Holy shit! You see how much that is? Over 300 bucks.
Yeah. All right. Big bucks.
Yeah, man. Bet you anything that was when he needed for his
grandmother's
medication.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
no.
we saw this in the
Fuck
trailer.
no.
We saw this in the trailer.
No.
Time is it?
10:30. You needed your sleep. There's plenty of time now that you're home.
Oh, thank God.
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
You give me a heart.
An outfit game?
Oh shit. They're targeting a mob's poker game.
I thought you liked the idea of paying back the Nucci Shylock with his own cash. Yeah,
Oh!
I do. Attaboy. All right.
So, let me get this straight. You're gonna take the money from the guy you owe money and then give him back that money saying it's your money.
Captain Batshit.
Does not that sound suspicious to you?
I know, right?
Ugh.
Especially when the exact money that's missing comes right back.
There you are, pissing me off.
Dude.
Now you. You're gonna get hurt, Captain.
Dude. Come on, man.
Oh, you wanna do something with that hand?
Oh shit.
Do something with that hand. Please do something with that hand. You know, make his finger go.
I will mess you up without breaking a sweat. Are we clear on that? Huh?
He doesn't need this.
What about him? Him? You can't be serious. He's no virgin.
Yeah.
Hey, Don.
Kid.
Fucking no, man.
That's where Frank has to come in. He has to get involved
He has to intervene.
to protect Donnie.
This shitty luck.
Oh no, if it goes where I think it's going,
Hey, look, we gotta
those two are not gonna be around anymore.
But
Yeah.
it's got going down. It's left us a man short. I ain't gonna lie to you. What are you doing? It's gonna pick it up. Let go.
Oh,
no.
Why did you bring your wallet?
Shit. You really screwed this up, Donald.
You got a cap on.
No, come on, get out of here. Move. Go move.
Shit. Why did you bring your ID? Your wallet? Damn it. It's not even his fault either. He
No,
didn't
it's not.
know.
He's an innocent. That's what it is. That's the problem. He's an innocent.
Oh shit, part 2.
Part two. Oh god, I don't want to see this.
I'm gonna go get breakfast.
Sorry. Sorry, I know it's coming. Oh, they show more in this version! Ah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! So wait,
They go
their
back.
getaway is the construction site. Wait, I just thought about it. Isn't that the building that got blown up in Luke Cage? The one they're working on.
I'm not too sure.
I figured bring my license, in case we got something on the cops act normal, right? I'm sorry, Lance.
Tonight just gets better and better.
Yeah!
There you go. Oh! Oh!
Oh! Shit! Oh! Oh, damn! Holy shit! Oh, the kid. Grab the kid. Run, rope kid. Grab the rope kid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo-hoo-hoo.
He's gonna go take care of the guys. What was it where they did
Yeah.
This is the only way to protect him.
The money.
Yep.
That's the money, right?
What does it say? What does it say?
No one speaks until we get
Something like it ain't
Start
over.
with this kid, Donald Chavez.
Oh.
A guy in the precinct called with an address in Queens. He lives with his grandmother. Do what you have to. Make him give up the others. Christ. Get the circuit breaker.
You got it.
I'm waiting for the lights to go back on, just all of them down.
Damn, man. Didn't lay a finger on any of them. Oh, shit!
Oh!
Dude!
Damn.
That caught me off guard!
He was just there, right?
There, looked, just back to him, just standing right behind him. And then Kite's gonna make him shoot himself! Oh, shit! Oh my god, it's official, I'm gonna love this show.
Shit, there's gonna be a lot of holy shit moments.
Micro.
Oh shit. When he went to the hospital in Daredevil,
Oh.
comparing it, he's been looking for him.
Welcome back, Frank.
Looking back, he's been looking for him.
And that was the very bloody
First episode.
of The Punisher.
Yes.
And all I can say is, god damn.
It's gonna be a bloody season. Let's put it that
It's
way.
gonna be a brutal season. Now, one thing we can see overall with the show, and
like what you were starting to say.
what we overall discussed is, this is gonna be a fairly grounded show. This is gonna be a first really grounded show for Marvel, pretty much. It's not, like, at least, just because you're Luke Cage, you have superpowers. Iron Fist, well...
Well, no, wait, I know what you're getting to.
Daredevil. But
is that with Punisher, it's grounded because it's not like he has any special abilities. Is his skills that he's learned.
It's like what the guy said in Taken, you know.
I have to say the skills, pretty much.
What? Oh no, it's what Wolverine said.
Yeah. Was it
on the best side, I think it was on the best side.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do
isn't very nice.
So that's in a way that's the Punisher, pretty much. It's like he's the best at what he does, and he uses his skills to pretty much just take them on. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, but like you said, it is grounded where. That's why I said, like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of soldiers, a lot of veterans, pretty much, who pretty much want to. You can ask some of them what's their favorite Marvel character, and some majority of them can possibly say the Punisher, because what the Punisher's going through is like this is his own personal PTSD, but he's doing it. It's like any other, because that's why I remember when even John Barrett stayed going. He had a lot of veterans saying thank you, even though it should have been the other way around. But they're like saying thank you. It's like you're playing one of the characters that we looked up to, things that we will want to do, but we can't do it anyway.
So, but from the looks of it, he got the cartel dealt with. Anybody
in the beginning,
he got anybody who's dealt with what happened in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
He got them out. He got them done with and taken care of.
Yeah.
That was it. And now, he just wants to move on with his life. As far as he's concerned, he's done with his job.
He's done it with the Punisher because he's like he put it in the barrel, burned it up, and that was it. Because he's like, I'm finished. That was it. I do what I had to do.
But it only takes one to bring you back. And in this case, it was poor Donnie.
Poor Donnie, I know.
Who in this case now has to move out of New York with his grandmother with that bag of cash.
Yeah, it's the type of thing where
he's shut off. He doesn't want want anything.
He doesn't want anybody connected to him whatsoever.
The job just helps him vent.
Yeah,
what he's always thinking about.
Yeah, what's always stuck in his mind. This is his only way to vent it out. Instead of killing, this is his only way to vent it out. You know, but it, what is it? John Bernthal looks like he's doing a phenomenal job, just to give him that aspect, that look. And even at the end of the episode, Chip is the one pretty much who knows, because I know that the only reason they ever always met, him and Chip, is because they're both in the same situation.
Yeah.
Where they've been screwed over and they need to stop them at whatever cost. Yeah. So in this way, it looked like he's been looking for him for a while. Ever since what happened was in Daredevil, it's like he disappeared all of a sudden. After the cartel thing, it's like he disappeared. And now it's like he's popped back up, and that's where Chip, or Micro, pretty much is literally just like, welcome back. Because he needs his help. Yeah. I know, I'm just going off of what I remember from the trailers and stuff like that, but also even in the comics, because that's how come him and Chip always worked well together, pretty much, because they both have the same type of vendetta. But this season is, like you said, like we both said, it's gonna be both brutal and bloody season. Yeah. And then you got the looks like the ICE agent, was it ICE special agent, pretty much, who he's still investigating what happened in Afghanistan.
It looks like from an informant, she had her trust pretty much. And
pretty much got killed.
She has guilt towards it, and that's what has her sticking to this path as well.
Yeah. Finding
out what exactly happened. And of course, this falls into the same category Frank was in. Yeah. And so they're going to eventually cross paths.
Yeah, they're going to eventually at some point cross paths, because it's something that they did, and whatever he did with the group.
And I wouldn't be surprised if there's some dirty agents and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's good.
C. Thomas Howell gave off that vibe very heavily.
Oh yeah, it's a matter of who's good, who's bad. Who's pretending and all that stuff and
all the gooey stuff in between.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the type of thing where it's I'm waiting. I think in the second episode's gonna probably open up even more. Second episode's probably gonna open up, and he's probably gonna explain, going, no, there's more to it. There's more to what happened to your family. Yeah. It's not what you just did. It's not who you killed.
Yeah. So what was your favorite scene from this episode? I think mine is the sniper shot.
I have to say, was it the sledgehammer? Because it's like that build up. You had that build up, the way that
that's another favorite scene. It's just one of my favorite scenes.
I know, as I said, but that's another reason why I love this episode. It's just the way they build it up. It's like they did that, and then they built it up even with
what made it awesome for me, the sniper shot, was the guy was in Mexico
and he was in the U.S.
and he was in Texas.
He was in Texas. It's like and we drove him by Mexico, so you can tell it's literally just a hip and a hop right over. So it's right there. But like I said though, this episode, I love where they're going with it. The way they built it up, just to anticipate the build up for it, pretty much near where he took care of those guys, and he went over and took care of the mafia guys. But not only that build up, but also the build up with, like I said, every time he had that dream with his wife. Even because we all remember the freaking the trailer. You're just like, oh god, but it's like, no, not yet. It's like that build up to you're like, here we go. It's like bam, and that's when he needed to kick in. But I love the way this build up was for this episode, and I can't wait to get to the rest of the season. So
yeah, this looks to be going to be a very interesting season overall.
Yes.
We didn't get a semblance of who the villain is.
Not just yet.
We got Frank kind of getting back into it 6 months later.
Yeah.
And just
was it 6 months or was it?
It said 6 months later.
6 months, okay.
Yeah, it was 6 months later. So this was sometime after. I don't know timeline wise. I think we'll find out from Karen in the season. But it's probably after the events of Defenders. At the very least, it's just after the events of the Defenders. And like I said, the reason I was like the building looks familiar is it kind of looks like the building Copperhead blew up in Luke Cage. Remember when Luke goes to find the weaponry and stuff? He finds the one Asian mob guy.
That could be it. I don't know.
And that's what it kind of looked like to me. I could be wrong. Somebody can correct me or prove I'm right.
Well,
but that's what the building they were working on.
Or we'll check it out later just to confirm if that is the building that he's in. But overall though, this is solid good opener for the season, pretty much.
Yeah, while we don't know who the main... Okay, put it this way. While we don't know exactly the main villain of the story, it does have this intrigue to see where they're going to go throughout this season.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially what really gets them back into...
back into
punishing.
Yeah, into punishing. And I think Karen, the only reason she'll get back involved is because of this agent. She's probably going to investigate, and she needs to interview Karen. And that's how pretty much, I think, in a way, she pretty much, either way, lets Frank knows, or he finds about, who she's talking to, something. She gets involved all of a sudden, it feels like. But like I said, who knows? I mean, this season's gonna be a fun season to watch for me. It's only gonna be me watching myself, pretty much. Oh well, like we normally do, which is the first episode, and then the next episode after this, we're gonna be watching the finale. But luckily, it's not like I have to keep up with it with my wife, because she doesn't really want to watch the show. For me, I'm gonna be freaking. Yeah. I should be done even earlier, before the end of this week. So who knows?
Same here. So other than that, though, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Frank Castle, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're also mobile, hit that bell icon.
And just let us know what you thought of this first episode, at least. Did you think it was a good startup? Did you think it was like a weak start, pretty much, for a premiere?
Yeah, we thought it was overall a solid start.
A solid good start, because it needed a good slow build-up, because the start, like we said before, they started off perfectly, where it's just showing him finishing off, whatever the leftovers he had to finish off. And after that, it was just like, okay, this is where he's at now, pretty much. This is the mindset he's at, after not being the Punisher for a while. But now it's like getting to the point where he has to get back into it.
Yeah.
He has no other choice. So again, like I said, if you didn't like it, you can probably explain, maybe let us know why you didn't like it, or if you agree with us, that's awesome, But just let us know what you thought of this episode, character development, even in the first episode. And then, yeah, like I said, and if you love the reaction, definitely pretty much comment down below and let us know pretty much what you thought of our reaction as well. Sorry. Thank you for watching.
So until on the next SRB TV, of course, we will be tackling the season finale of The Punisher, following it up the following week after Thanksgiving. We'll be tackling the Crisis on Effects second annual DCCW crossover.
Exactly, and also happy Thanksgiving for everybody out there. Hope you are having a good and safe holiday. So happy Thanksgiving for all.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very punish-filled episode of SRB.
See ya
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.